A lot of summer camps have gone virtual this year, but that's not possible for the programs at Atlanta Swim Academy. For nearly 35 years, the team there has taught young people how to swim and to be safe in the water.
And that work continues with summer camp starting this week. Good Day Atlanta's Paul Milliken is live in Marietta this morning. So, Paul, what should parents know before signing their kids up for camp?
Well, they should know that if I'm here, I might do a cannonball in the water and scare all the kids. It's really hard for me right now not to do it. You know I want to splash in that water. I got to tell you, though, first of all, though, if you walk into Atlanta Swim Academy, at first glance, everything looks like it does every single summer. You've got the parents on the sidelines here watching their kids in the water. You've got the instructors in the water with the kids, the kickboards. You've got the cones out here. But if you really start to look a little bit closer, you will notice some changes. And the easiest one to show you are the face shields being worn by the instructors here. Those are signs of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, something being taken very seriously here by the staff at Atlanta Swim Academy.
Good job.
Water safety looks a little bit different these days at Atlanta Swim Academy. From temperature checks at the door,
you are perfect,
to face shields on every instructor.
Can you roll over, we'll go backwards, I'll meet you out there.
Signs of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic are everywhere.
We've done things like split our entrances. We're using actually an emergency exit door now as our main entrance.
Owner Brad Grzelka says cleanliness is always a top priority at Atlanta Swim Academy.
Our pools are always perfect. It stems from my OCD,
So taking extra steps like temporarily closing individual changing rooms and adding these social distancing reminders wasn't a burden, but an opportunity to do even better.
I am also on the board of directors for the United States Swim School Association, which is an association that has about 400 swim schools in the U.S. And we've been collaborating weekly, and some of my colleagues that I'm friends with daily, trying to figure out best practices.
And clearly, kids were ready to dive back in.
Extra big straight legs.
All 10 weeks of summer camp immediately filled up here. And after so much time spent indoors, Grzelka says young swimmers really need it.
I see the children after this 10-week break actually coming in timid, and they've regressed, which is concerning.
Do you love swimming, Em?
Yeah.
You love it?
Michaela Irving says she's thrilled to get her 3-year-old back in the water here.
Everyone's like, you're bringing her back to swim class, and I'm like, they are on it.
For her and other parents, the temperature checks and face shields worth it for the life-saving lessons happening in the pool.
And again, an interesting point that was made there by Brad Grzelka. He says that he really notices kids are a little bit more timid coming into the water, having been on dry land, locked in their houses for the past several months. So he says now really is a good time to get them back in the water, whether it's here or at another area swim school. And as we mentioned, all 10 weeks of summer camp are already filled. There's a waiting list, but the private lessons are still open, and you're watching lessons right here. This is not the camp. These are lessons. So if you're interested in that, there is available space. You can find that information online. And just another example of this, I thought Jessie put these arrows here just because she didn't want to be closer to me, but this is actually for social distancing. She didn't just do this on purpose to stay away from me. You'll notice on the benches here, there are these big arrows. So again, there are marks and signs of the pandemic everywhere, but in the water, kids are still getting the lessons they need. And maybe the adults too, because I might be jumping in a few minutes. You just have to stay tuned. You never know what's going to happen. I've taken the notes from Buck and Sharon that they'd like to see me in a swimsuit in the water.
Goodness,
so I did bring it.
No, then we really need a warning, don't we, Buck?
Yeah. But don't forget your water wings, Paul. Wear one of those swim shirts.
I'm sure they're around here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Cover it
Got to
all
be
up.
around here somewhere.
And I'm with Jessie. I'm socially distancing from you on the bench, too.
I know.
We'll see you
She learned
later.
from you.
We'll see you later, Paul. 8:44 is now the time. Coming up on Good Day Atlanta, most 6-year-olds can stay busy by playing outside or maybe some crafts or video games. But this guy, oh no, this guy, he decided to start his own business during the pandemic.
If you have an Amazon Alexa-enabled device in your home, ask her to enable the Fox 5 Atlanta skill so you can get local updates anytime straight from Fox 5.